Hi, my name is Kimia, and I live in Park Slope, on the corner of 6th and Garfield. Well, I went to this, activism embodiment class at NYU in Gallatin with Natalie, and I didn't realize that it was about movement and not really about activism. And so it was like in one of those rooms where there's a whole wall of mirror, and everyone's wearing stretchy clothes, and I'm like, what are we doing? And so pretty much that whole class was me about being, for me, it was about being uncomfortable. Because, I was, looking at everyone, totally, getting into the little movements and, embodying their oppressed feelings. And so I couldn't wait for it to be over. And, the last thing we did was sit around in a circle and, talk about our piece. And there was this one guy, Greg, who was totally I think the best in class for whatever that means. And I'm okay, that's I had written off the class and I couldn't wait to leave. And so probably a month later, I'm walking to the train and I'm kind of late, and then I look up and he's oh hi, and he was so nice, and that was the guy from the class, and he was oh, how are things? And we had this whole conversation about, you know, that workshop and how awesome this lady was who put it together. And he told me that he worked at Snice, which is a place I go to a lot because it's a vegan cafe. He's yeah, I work Wednesdays, you should totally stop by and say hi. And for me it was two worlds colliding, this intensely embarrassing, awkward experience with a neighborhood I live in and feel comfortable in, a place that I go to all the time just to hang out and to meet people, and it's the opposite of awkward and uncomfortable.